Alright, what's up ladies and gentlemen, it's Super here and welcome to another Mortal Kombat 1 video. Today we're going to be doing a fun little video here because I know that none of these characters are probably going to make it into MK1, and if they do, that would be amazing. But today we're going to be doing my top 5 DLC characters I want for Kombat Pack 3. I always used to do this for MKX, mostly because in MKX we didn't know if we were going to get more combat packs and all that. Well, actually, you know what? I did this for MK11 as well. Actually, you know what? I did this for every game because it's fun. It's fun to sort of speculate, especially when you don't know what's going to happen in the future. But Ed Boon has already come out and said that there's going to be multiple seasons or like years, right? There's going to be, there was a year 1, obviously, when the game came out. We're in year 2 with Chaos Reigns, and then there's probably going to be a year 3. So I'm thinking that there's going to be at least 3 more DLC characters, but who knows what the future holds. But if you guys are excited to discuss this in the comments and you want any of these characters, leave a thumbs up on the video. It definitely helps the channel out a lot. And also, of course, leave who you want as a DLC character in Mortal Kombat 1. So let's get started here. Obviously, my number 1, you guys know who it is. This is my second favorite character in Mortal Kombat history. The impact that this character had on me is just crazy. Just, I don't know. I love Aaron Black. I love my boy Aaron Black. Ever since I saw him in the Fatal 8 tournament being represented by Sonic Fox, putting in work, I was like, yes, this character is sick. And he ended up being my favorite character in that game. Obviously, Predator is my favorite character gameplay-wise, but if you're talking about characters, Mortal Kombat characters, and characters that I just fell in love with, Aaron Black is just my favorite character in Mortal Kombat X. He was also sick in MK11. He wasn't as fun, admittedly, but I think in a crazy-ass game like Mortal Kombat 1, Aaron Black mixed in the things that made him Aaron Black from MKX, similar to what they did with Takeda. They kind of fused Lasher and Shirai Ryu Takeda, fuse in Gunslinger and Outlaw Aaron Black, and oh my god, you have just an absolute perfection of a character. Just bring in, do a little variety on some of his moves that he has, bring back the Gunslinger stance. And just thinking about it makes me kind of sweat. I was gonna get a little more graphic on that, but there's no need. It's too late right now, and I'm tired. So Aaron Black is my number 1. By the way, I do know that there's like a rumor and a potential that Aaron Black and Nightwolf could be cameo fighters, but nothing is like concrete right now. If there's any proof to that, then I'll make a video talking about it. But if not, it's just speculation. Then I'll leave it alone. But number 2. My first female character that I want to return to MK1 is my girl, Cassie Cage. If Cassie, I've mentioned this before, if Cassie was as fun to play in MK11 as she was in MKX, she would have surpassed Katana as my favorite female character in Mortal Kombat history. That's how much I love Cassie. Not only do I love her gameplay in MKX, but I love the shit talking. I love the fact that she is a shit talker. I think the gameplay has a lot to do with it because, in my opinion, I feel like she plays really fast. In MKX, I'm talking about. MK11, the gameplay was not my thing. I felt she was so boring. Her costumes were amazing, though, and I think she looked better than ever. Model-wise, I think the Cassie in MK11 is absolutely gorgeous. Definitely better looking than the one in MKX. But just the gameplay in MKX, the attitude, the shit-talking. I feel like they reduced the amount of shit-talking that she was doing in MK11. I guess because she got a little bit older and she got promoted to a higher position. But I love the shit-talking in Mortal Kombat X. And some of the lines that she has with characters, it would be beautiful to see Cassie Cage in MK1. I think out of all these characters, Cassie actually has the best chance of making it. I truly believe that. Next up here is a character that has been around since, I think, Mortal Kombat 2. He's been around in pretty much every of the NetherRealm games, right? He was an MK9, he was an MKX, and he was an MK11. They skipped him out on MK1. Excuse me. They skipped him out on MK1, but I feel like Jax would be such a cool character. If you gave him, like I said, going back to Mortal Kombat X, if you gave him the things that made Jax really fun in Mortal Kombat X, then I would be really happy if Jax made it in the game. I feel like he was all right as far as a fun factor in MK11. It wasn't like a Cassie situation where, in my opinion, I feel like the gameplay was downgraded so much compared to MKX Cassie, MK11 Cassie. But I feel like Jax was still pretty fun in MK11. So just combine a lot of the things that makes Jax Jax. Give him command grabs. There isn't too many command grab characters in the game other than Reiko, right? So give him command grabs. Give him the bazooka cancel from MKX. You're going to learn today the Justin Wong special. Yeah, I think Jax would be awesome. I know he's a cameo fighter, but obviously just because you're a cameo fighter doesn't mean you can't be on the main roster. Case in point, a lot of characters. So, and there's also another cameo fighter that I want in the game at the end of my list right here. But I think Jax would be awesome. Bring back his classic fatality too. I know that it's his cameo fatality, which is, wait, is it his cameo fatality? He grows big, right, in his cameo fatality. I think so. I haven't done any fatals. I should react to fatalities because honestly, there's a lot of fatalities when someone does them on me. I'm like, wait a minute, I've never seen that before. So I should do that, but then YouTube will choose age restricted immediately. All right, next up here, this is number 4. I would love to see Kabal in Mortal Kombat 1. Kabal would for sure be one of the best characters in the game. I don't think there's ever been a Mortal Kombat game excluding the 3D era, because I think in the 3D era he wasn't that good. But in the modern NetherRealm games, anytime Kabal is in Mortal Kombat, actually, you know what? Scratch the modern NRS games. Go back to UMK3. He was like technically the best character in the game, along with Human Smoke. So I would love to see what kind of things they would give Kabal. I think Kabal was like a test subject for Mortal Kombat 1, to be honest. Not really, because I know that the concept of MK1 wasn't even around when they started working on Mortal Kombat 11. But him having like the hover, the float, the fart, I call it, and crazy as jump 3 and really sick combo potential in MK11. He was one of the rare characters that actually had some really nice combo potential in MK11. So I would like to see him return and be one of the top tier gods again. We're already getting Cyrax, right? Why not bring in the two characters that literally ruled Mortal Kombat 9 for years and still terrorize people who play MK9? Bring back Kabal so we could have Cyrax and Kabal be in the same game again. I was actually going to put in Fujin here, but Fujin was already a DLC character. I don't know if they would do it back-to-back. I think they did it back-to-back with Rain, right? No. Who'd they do it back-to-back with? They did a back-to-back DLC with somebody. I can't put my finger on it. Was it Melina? No. They did a back-to-back DLC with somebody. Or I guess maybe they did, maybe not back-to-back, but Rain was DLC in MK9. He was DLC in MK11. So, you know, it's very possible for characters to be DLC in multiple games. So Fujin, you know, would definitely be crazy in MK1. But I'm going to stick with my pick and go with Kabal. Last but not least here, we have Mama Blade. If they're going to have Cassie in here, why not bring in Sonya Blade? I think Sonya Blade is... I don't know who's more iconic, Melina, Kitana, or Sonya. But those are... that's the trio right there. That's the iconic trio. Sonya Blade, we have Kitana, we have Melina. I feel like Sonya deserves to come back in this game. And she was so much fun in MKX. She had 3 variations that, you know, all were really mix-up heavy. She had a setup variation. She had the grenade variation. And then she just straight up had pay rent, stay in the corner, 50-50 all day. I think Sonya would be awesome to have in Mortal Kombat 1. She's already a fun cameo. to use. She's one of my favorite cameos to use, actually. Similar to Jax, has a lot of potential as a cameo with different characters, especially Takeda. I think he's really good with Takeda. But I think Sonya deserves to be in Mortal Kombat 1 by the end of the game's life cycle. So those are my 5 picks. Let me know what your 5 picks are. Let me run down the list again. Aaron Black, Cassie Cage, Jax, Kabal, and Sonya Mother effing Blade. Thank you so much for watching today's video, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you guys think of my list. These are the top 5 Mortal Kombat characters I would like to see in Kombat Pack 3. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. What's going on? It's Super here, and thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, and you aren't subscribed already, make sure you guys do so. And if you want to see some more, there's videos popping up on the screen right now. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.